Okay, so here's what's going on. I just posted on Facebook. If you've been keeping up with my posts since September 26th, 28th actually, 26th of September is when this all came about. I'm Angela, but I'm known as Smart Mom. My son is 25 years old. He is severely autistic. I try to explain to people where he is mentality-wise. 25 is just an age. He is more like a toddler, 3 to 5 years old. So for him to go through this has been immensely difficult for him and our family. Dustin has medical through the state, disability medical. He has had it since he was 2 years old. He was now considered adult Medicaid. He gets dental through the state. DentaQuest is his provider in the network. And I have never had such a difficult time getting my son care in my life. Since he was a kid, I had all the doors open. Everybody would take his insurance. I had no problem getting him the care he needed. And I am the kind of mom that keeps on my son's care. Not only is that my job as his mother, but because of my love for my son, I want to make sure he's healthy and he's cared for 100%. The 26th was a Sunday. He had severe tooth pain. The only reason I knew that is because he had sharply grabbed his mouth after he had eaten, and I knew something was wrong immediately because behavior started coming out in a very negative way. He can't express what's going on. I have to do a lot of guessing. So Monday, I called his dentist to get him in to be seen. They did not have an opening to get him in, but they got him in that following Tuesday, which was September 28th, that very morning. The dentist got him in that morning, came to determine that he believes he had a cracked tooth. Dustin is a grinder, which a lot of these guys are. And over time, God knows how long this has been, he has apparently grinded so hard on the one tooth that he has created a crack in that tooth. Here's the kicker. That same day, he was referred to an endodontist. This is where my problem became an issue because I just found out that apparently because he has DentaQuest adult Medicaid, and that's the key word, adult Medicaid, nobody would take him. Nobody. I called all of state of Florida, nobody takes him. I have called in Google, I have called DentaQuest themselves, which by the way, their list is far from up to date. They have all these multiple numbers of endodontists, which is all mid-Florida endodontics, and they do not accept the DentaQuest insurance. Nor do they accept the other dental insurance that I am offered through his medical, which is MCNA and Liberty. Nobody does take that insurance. What good is it to my son if it's available to them and I can't get the health care that he needs? Now, at this point right now, I'm calling Medicaid, I'm calling DentaQuest, I'm calling everybody in the phone book. I reported it and called out to the news media. This apparently is an important issue to the news media, which is so utterly sad because if I was dying, they'd probably be all over it. So I go ahead and I call up them. At this point right now, I'm about ready to call an attorney because this is absurd. At this point right now, absurd. Not only have they been cruel, but they have been negligent. Now, I go ahead and I get the endodontist finally after waiting a week and a half for the DentaQuest, and that was calling them every day, getting on them like hotcakes. Calling them every day. Finally, the following week, they said that they were going to have an endodontist call me, and put him in as quickly as possible. They were going to pay for it, even though it was out of network. Very appreciative, but I was worried that this was going to be an issue again because they were making an exception for this one time for Dustin. So what if this happens again? Needless that I know, my nightmare was just about to begin all over again. They got him in on the following Friday. So at this point, it's 13 days Dustin has been in pain, severe pain. Not only did I find out the day of the endodontist, this last Friday on the October 8th, it wasn't just one crack. It was 3 cracks. 3. 2 of them were right down to the nerve. No wonder why that baby was so much in pain. No wonder he was striking out so desperately to get somebody to make him feel better. And nobody finds this heart-wrenching, crushing, wrong on so many levels. Nobody wants to reach out to me when I have been reaching out to everybody, and nobody wants to help my family and others who I know have got to be going through this. I have found out other families who have seen these videos that I have posted on YouTube, on Facebook, on other medias, who have reached out and said they had to move to another state to get the proper care for their adult autistics. How come? Why? So now, I go there, they had to do an immediate root canal this last Friday on the 8th for Dustin. And I can't tell you how difficult that was, because they had to numb him up. It's not like they can put him to sleep at this point. It was crucial. And did I mention, I've been on crutches myself since May for tearing tendons in my foot. I have not been able to get into surgery to take care of myself, to take care of my son, because he is priority right now. This is priority right now. And I made it very clear the week that this first happened that the surgery was coming up and I needed this done ASAP, because I can't keep putting myself off. I can't help take care of my son if I can't take care of me. So we got the root canal done. And immediately my Dustin sang, quote unquote, Dustin's tooth feels happy. Problem is, we still needed to get a crown or a filling. Hi, honey. You need batteries?
Yes.
Okay. Here, babe. Have Tony get you batteries out of the autism bag. Can you tell her to get it out of the autism bag for me? Thank you, baby. I have to wait till he walks out because he's will feed off of my upset. I'm actually recording this in my room away from him because I don't want him to get upset, because when I'm upset, he's upset. So we can't get anybody now to do a crown or filling. I thought I was out of the woods Friday when all this was done. It was a happy day. It was a hard day, tiring day. But I was relieved because I thought I was done with this. I was going to have Dustin better so I can have my surgery, which is tomorrow. And after my surgery, I'm supposed to be down with a 0 weight bearing for 4 weeks. After this morning calling on the phone, immediately when they opened, I was informed that his dentist, his regular dentist, who was supposed to be able to do, I was actually referred by the endodontist to go back to do a crown or a filling. Come to find out they don't do that. So I'm right back where I was, already. So I'm on the phone, I'm calling around, I'm reaching out to the media, I'm reaching out to DentaQuest, I'm reaching out to Medicaid, nobody's listening. DentaQuest, I was on the phone for an hour. The first 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I was arguing with a woman who was trying to insist on giving me phone numbers. Ironically, what was on their list that I told her was outdated, and that those are not the numbers in their network.
You do.
Find it? What's that?
Batteries.
Oh, thank you. If you've ever seen my big guy, my little big guy, you would see why this is so upsetting. He is so innocent. And he's being treated so wrong. When I found out they had 3 cracks in his tooth, it at that point was not just wrong for him being put off for 13 days, but absolutely cruel. If if I, as his mother, did not seek out the care that he was supposed to get, the state would find me negligent. Probably take actions against me. How come it's not the other way around? Oh, you found it. Thank you, baby. Good job, good job. I will fix your camera. You gonna go take some pretty pictures for me? There you go, babe. Happy days. He likes to take pictures. Okay, so the pitter-patter of big feet are gone. Okay, so trying to hold it together as he comes in and out, and it's not been easy, let me tell you, because I've got a whirlwind of emotions going through right now, and I've never felt so frustrated since I was since I heard the first day that he was autistic. And back then when he was diagnosed, I didn't know what the heck that was. Nowadays it's kind of like everybody is. You find more and more people that have that diagnosis, and I don't know if that's comforting because I'm not alone, or if it's just scary. But regardless, my situation right now is not only devastating, but horrifying. So I'm gonna cut this short because I need to try to pull it together and get to Dustin and get him comforted. I'm sure he knows where I'm at now because he came to bring me batteries. But I do want you to know that I'm back to where I was. DentaQuest said that they were going to reach out and escalate this situation, knowing my surgery is tomorrow, and see about getting Dustin a dentist in the network so that he can get the crown or filling before my surgery tomorrow. Last time they said that, I waited a week, and I did stress to them, which I recorded, by the way, because they always say this conversation's recording, so I thought, well, let's do that too. So I recorded it. I don't want anything being said that they didn't say, because I've recorded it too. If they get back to me, we'll see. I'm hoping they do, and I hope I can get somebody to take care of him today, because if not, once again, since May, I will be put back on the back burner to get the help that I need, the surgery I desperately need to fix myself, because Dustin's priority. And at this point right now, the state, medical, dental, you're being negligent, you're being very neglectful and extremely cruel to an adult innocent with autism. Know this. Fix it. Get on the ball. I've seen the number of complaints, and you need to fix things. And this is not one mama you want to bark up this tree, because I'm not one to mess with. And I will keep hounding, and I will hound, and I will not give up until something is done. And if you're in the news media, this is important. This is something that needs to be known. This is news. I haven't got nothing else to say. Hopefully somebody will listen this time. Bye.